This is a fuse for a mine TM62M. A mine is safe without a fuse. It's just a piece of TNT in a metal shell. The fuse is screwed into the mine, the safety pin is removed, and then it is vined.
Alexander, one of the sappers of the Izium Battalion, is showing how to put a mine into combat position. In a few minutes, their crew will go to the border of the Kharkiv region with Russia. There, the Ukrainian military mine the border zone. The commander of the battalion engineer unit is showing how to build minefields according to military science.
We are working. This is the norm for today. On the first line, barbed wire will be placed. A boundary, anti-tank mines TM62M, will be on the third line. There will also be a continuous line of anti-personnel explosives between them.
A soldier with a call sign student says that they often have to work at positions in direct proximity with the enemy. To build a barrier line, first it was necessary to clear everything, since after the deoccupation, part of the Kharkiv region was practically a continuous minefield.
There are a lot of unexploded shells, elements from cluster munitions. Mines are easier to find and defuse than what fell off from shelling or some warehouses that are possibly mined. This is not for 1 year, it will drag on for decades. And again, a lot of agricultural areas, especially in the Kharkiv region, are contaminated with explosives and unexploded ordnance. Fire in the hole!
In addition to the sapper platoon, a very powerful aerial reconnaissance unit has been organized in the Izium Battalion, the servicemen say. Day and night they are in action, monitor and provide video footage of the course of military operations for the command. Now the guys are training to control kamikaze drones on simulators, which are significantly different from the usual civilian UAVs. Using a virtual reality helmet, the operator dives into the process completely.
So, we connected the remote control, connected the helmet. Now I can see in the helmet what is happening on the screen. Launch the drone and start flying. Thanks to the simulators, remote control and helmet, we can learn how to fly FPV drones better and save more of our drones.
Anatoly Kozlovsky is a professional soldier, one of the officers of the Izium Battalion. He works in conjunction with aerial reconnaissance and artillery of the entire brigade.
For example, aerial reconnaissance gives data to me. I can see any place on my phone and there is confirmation of a hit. So I see that something's on fire. I know that there was a target. If it is on fire, so it means the Ukrainian defenders hit it.
The man says that the enemy is shelling the entire defense line of the Kharkiv region every day.
The only thing I can tell is that we calculate and shoot the enemy, but they don't shoot quite accurately at us, hitting residential buildings where there are no military personnel. We don't live in residential buildings now, but unfortunately they hit houses, and civilians suffer from the Russian attacks. I would call these acts of terrorism. They are just learning to shoot anywhere, but there is no understanding where they are shooting and what they are doing.
Monitoring the situation, protecting the borders of the Kharkiv region, and training the new servicemen of the Ukrainian army is now a top priority for the Izium Battalion. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Natalia Білокудря, Андрій Домовий, UATV News.